This is Retro Gamer Knee here, and welcome to this episode of Saturday Game Genie Frenzy. Alright, in this one, I'm going to be doing a code for Street Fighter 2 Turbo Mode. It basically makes it like Turbo Edition, is what I was getting of it, just without the boss characters. And if you wanted to do like Champion Edition, you could put in that code that you put in at the Capcom screen and do it there on top of this if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I'm just playing it one player, but it basically just makes it like Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the Super Nintendo, just without the boss characters is all, you know. I mean, Turbo Edition had better graphics too, but there's the code. I'll put it in the link to I'll put it in the description below. I'm not putting a link down, just put it in the description below like I always do, so if anyone wants to try it, they can. I'm going to hit start. I can put option mode. I'm just going to knock this down on 1 star. Or one in the first net star. The second Turbo Edition it shows stars, but I'm just going to put it on level 1. That way I can just kind of blow through this a bit in Turbo. The characters are going to move faster. It was always annoying how slow they were in the original one. I always like Chun-Li in the World Warrior. See, faster characters. Kind of like this. It seems more like Turbo here. There is a code to bring up the boss characters, and I was trying it here, and it just kind of... I had another one at one point, but the screen just keeps blacking out on me. I know I've used it before, but it would always black out. I think I found a different code on it. It let you play as one at random, and they were like blacked out, and you couldn't do any moves with them except, you know, swing their fists and feet, you know, and all that. But that's about it. Swing their legs out. This is pretty good right here. I could see playing this like this. Putting that on the game Genie every time just to get this turbo going. If anyone who's played this knows this game kind of moves slow on the normal game. Well, Street Fighter 2, the World Warrior, Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition were just... Champion Edition was, you know, you could play as the same character on 2-player, and you could play as the boss characters. Then they added Turbo to it, which is this, which is kind of just taking a step ahead of everything right here. You don't have the boss characters to select. But you can play as the 8 original World Warriors. On turbo mode here, Turbo Edition, sort of. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, this is kind of nice playing it like this. Or I could just pop in the Street Fighter 2 Turbo cartridge and bypass all this and not use the Game Genie. Ah. Gosh, even on one level, I'm just not good at fighting games, that's all. Ah. Ah, look at that, I still got him. Was I able to walk through them? Kind of looked like I was. Probably some kind of a bug in this code, you know. Almost seems like everything is moving around faster here. Yeah, I'm going through them. See that? It's something with this code. Just not perfect. You're not supposed to be able to walk through them normally. You push them. I still like it. Okay. Get those bricks. Or cinder blocks, whatever they are. They look like cinder blocks, maybe. I always like Chun-Li in the original here. Oh, he pile drive me. Well, there you have it. Turbo mode. Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior. Like I say, the code will be down there under my description. I don't think there's anything to really prove beyond this is what it does. Just showing that you could turn it into Turbo Edition without even being Champion Edition. That's wild. I just blew right through him. I say that about wraps this one up. This episode of Saturday Game Genie Frenzy. Try it out if you have a Super Nintendo. Game Genie Street Fighter 2. You might have some fun with it. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Saturday Game Genie Frenzy. See you then.